Marcus found something last week on his credit card statement, something that stopped him cold. He pays $147 every month, like clockwork, never misses a payment. He thought he was doing the right thing. Then he scrolled down and found a small line at the bottom of his statement. If you make only the minimum payment, you will pay off this balance in 27 years. 27 years. He's 28. That card would follow him until he was 55 years old, and he would pay almost 3 times the original balance in interest alone. This is the minimum payment trap, and most people don't even know they're in it. Today, we're going to show you exactly how it works, why it was designed this way, and the exact steps Marcus used to break out of it.
Let me show you exactly what's happening to your money every single month when you pay only the minimum. Marcus has a credit card balance of $4,200. Interest rate 24%. Minimum payment $147 a month. Sounds manageable, right? $84 goes straight to the bank as interest. Only $63 actually reduces his debt. 57% of his payment goes to the bank every month before a single dollar touches his actual balance. Next month, his balance is slightly lower, which means even less goes to the actual debt and the bank collects interest for longer. This is not an accident. This is by design. Jasmine did the math on her 3 credit cards. Total minimum payments every month, $286. But paying minimums only, it would take 19 years and $11,847 in interest. She would pay more in interest than the original debt itself. She sat back, closed her laptop, and felt sick. Then she got to work. According to the Consumer Financial Bureau, the average American carrying credit card debt pays $1,000 a year in interest. Every single year. $1,000 a year going to the bank, not to your debt, not to your savings, to the bank. That's $83 a month that could be going toward your emergency fund, your debt, your future. Instead, it's buying the bank a nicer office. Minimum payments were not designed to help you. They were designed to keep you paying for as long as possible. Before the 1970s, credit cards required you to pay the full balance every month. Then banks realized if people could carry a balance, the bank could charge interest every single month forever. So they invented the minimum payment and marketed it as flexibility, as a feature. It was never a feature, it was a business model. On a $10,000 credit card balance at 24% interest, paying only the minimum, the bank collects over $14,000 in interest over 20 years. You borrowed $10,000. You paid back $24,000. $14,000 of that was pure profit for the bank. And they did it by making $147 feel manageable. That is the genius of the minimum payment trap. It never feels painful enough to change until you see the full picture. Jasmine's sister had been paying minimum payments for 8 years on a $6,000 balance. She had already paid $4,800 in interest, and her balance was still $5,200. 8 years of payments, and she had barely moved. That is what the minimum payment trap looks like in real life, in real families, and it is not their fault. Nobody taught them the math until now.
Knowing the trap is step 1. Now let's talk about how to break out of it. The escape plan has 3 stages, and each one builds on the last. Stage 1. Know your real numbers. Pull out every credit card statement you have right now. Write down 4 things for each card: current balance, interest rate, minimum payment, and years to pay off on minimums only. That years to pay off number is on your statement. They're legally required to show it. Most people have never looked at it. Look at it. Feel the discomfort. Let it motivate you. Marcus did this. His 4 cards would take a combined 31 years to pay off on minimums alone. He wrote that number on a sticky note, put it on his laptop, so he would see it every single day. Stage 2. Attack strategically. If your credit score is above 600, attack the highest interest card first. This saves the most money mathematically. If your credit score is below 600, pay off the smallest balance first. Get a quick win, build momentum. Either way, pay the minimum on everything else and throw every extra dollar at your target card every month, without exception. Even an extra $20 a month can cut years off your payoff timeline. Just $50 extra a month on a $4,200 balance at 24% saves 4 years and $2,100 in interest. You don't need a miracle, you need consistency. Stage 3. The Accelerator. This is the move most people never think to make. Remember in video 4, Marcus called Discover and got his limit increased, and his score went up 28 points. Now he used that improved score to do something even more powerful. He applied for a balance transfer card. A balance transfer card lets you move your existing high-interest debt to a new card with 0% interest for 15 to 21 months. Marcus moved $4,200 from his 24% card to one with 0% for 15 months. For 15 months, every dollar he paid went directly to reducing his balance, not to interest. He saved $1,260 in interest in 15 months just by making one smart move. Best balance transfer cards with no annual fee right now: Wells Fargo Reflect, Citi Diamond Preferred, Chase Slate Edge. You need a credit score of at least 650 for most of these, which is exactly why fixing your score first matters so much. Jasmine moved $4,800 to 0% for 18 months and paid it off completely before the promotional period ended. That card that would have taken 19 years to pay off, gone in 18 months. Marcus looked at his credit card statement 6 months later. Before, balance $4,200, interest $84 per month, payoff 27 years. After, balance $1,900, interest 0 from balance transfer, payoff 9 months. From 27 years to 9 months, same income, same job, different system. That is the power of understanding the trap and refusing to stay in it. The minimum payment trap is real. It was designed to keep you paying for as long as possible, and it works because nobody teaches you the math until now.
Stage 1. Know your real numbers. Pull every statement. Find the years to payoff number. Write it down. Stage 2. Attack strategically. Every extra dollar to your target card, every month. Stage 3. When your score hits 650, apply for a balance transfer card. Move your highest interest balance to 0%. 3 action steps this week. Tonight, pull every credit card statement. Find the years to payoff number on each. Add them up, write the total down. This week, calculate how much extra you can put toward debt, even $20. Set up an extra payment today. This month, if your score is above 650, research balance transfer cards. One transfer could save you thousands. If you've been paying minimum payments for years and wondering why the balance never moves, now you know why. It was not your fault. You were never taught this, but you know it now, and knowledge changes everything. The trap only works on people who don't see it. You see it now. Next week, Marcus gets his first paycheck where his expenses don't eat everything. For the first time in 5 years, he has money left over. And we're going to talk about exactly what to do with it, the right order of money. Subscribe so you're here when that drops. Watch videos 1 through 4 first, links in the description. This series works best in order. I'll see you next week. Keep going.